Lutheran High School, where the Crusaders are getting ready to take on their crosstown rival, Sheboygan Christian, in what Michael Buffer might call the Holy War by the shore. Hello, everybody. My name is Mike Martin. Joining me is the coach, Chris Wright. Chris, we got a big ball game tonight, crosstown rivals, and we found out in earlier years that you never know what's going to happen. It's just like the North-South game.
Very much so. But this year, the Nike's on the other foot, per se. Last few years, been Sheboygan Christian battling for the tops of the conference with Oostburg. This year, it's Sheboygan Lutheran, undefeated in conference and leading the way, and it's Sheboygan Christian that got to catch up to them.
Lutheran comes into the ball game 7-0, and they got a legitimate Division I prospect.
Yeah, they do. Johnny Decker last week, I saw him play at Kohler, got his 1,000th point in just his junior season. You figure that out in about 50 games, that's about 20 points a game, and that's what he's averaging this year. But it's not just Johnny Decker. This Lutheran team is very good. They lost 2 non-conference games that they were leading by and could have barely easily won. They could be very, very much undefeated. Today, the polls came out. They were honorable mention in Division III. This is a good team.
Now, if we want to take comparative scores against a common opponent, Lutheran really beat Kohler by a lot. I think it was over 20 points. Christian beat Kohler, but only by a couple of points. Is there anything we can derive from that?
Well, let me tell you, I watched that game last week, and the defense was just incredible. That's one thing, you know, we talk about Johnny Decker and some of these kids, but there's a lot of good athletes on this team, very much like the Christian team to before. They have a lot. They go very deep. They're tall. They do a lot of good things well, and they just shocked me how much they just took Cody Mackey and that team out of the game. Like I said, they explode on offense, but their defense is doing outstanding too. They're only giving up about 50 points a game.
We got the stats from Todd Decker prior to the game, and they're only giving up 48, and they're averaging offensively 65. What about Sheboygan Christian?
Well, they know they're coming in here as the underdog. They have nothing to lose. They just returned one player from a year ago, Braden DeMaster, and everybody else is brand new to this stuff and this experience. So for them, play the underdog role, and unfortunately for them too, they got to go on the road the first time.
We're going to step out, and when we come back, we're going to have a special presentation and the starting lineups and then the tip-off for tonight's ball game. So stay tuned, everybody. We'll be right back.
Challenge of computers. Not that I have much time with these little guys and my job, but when my wife went back to school, I thought, why can't I? Certain things in life demand my attention, but a new career in computer science deserves my attention. An evening class at Lakeland doesn't tie my life in knots, thanks to a flexible, easy-to-manage schedule that allows me to balance work, school, and the twins. Evening classes that meet once a week, that's the easy part.
About a year ago, Mark and I thought, air pollution, global warming. How can we make a difference? So Mark modified our car, some sort of homemade energy source.
The best part is the car emits only helium. Genius. Genius.
But the EPA says the energy we use in our home can cause twice the greenhouse gases of a car. So now I look for products that are in the Energy Star. Simple.
The EPA invites you to go to EnergyStar.gov to discover what you can do to reduce air pollution.
Kinky!
Flimsy.
English. Isn't this in bad taste?
Each to their own, mate.
Be a part of history. Use a condom. Stop the spread of AIDS.
There's a new experience around every corner as you discover Wisconsin. Discover Wisconsin like you've never seen before.
Across the country, Americans are rolling up their sleeves to help each other.
Showing true strength of character and kindness and compassion.
Spirit and enthusiasm. Together, we make America strong.
Find out how you can serve, no matter where you are in life, at nationalservice.org.
It's your world.
It's your chance to make it better.
Apply online at nationalservice.org and answer the President's call to service.
Bring us back, Scott.
To accomplish such a feat certainly requires God-given talent, hard work to develop the talent, and a top-notch surrounding of players and coaches. John certainly has been blessed with all of these, and to accomplish this feat as a high school junior is very special indeed. John, we hereby present to you a ceremonial gold basketball commemorating the 1,000-point milestone in your career.
John Decker being presented with a gold basketball by Chuck Benedum for his 1,000th point that he scored last week at Kohler. John Decker, only a junior. Looks like a good candidate to break the city mark that Nick Leipom holds for scoring. Congratulations to John for his accomplishments. There you see his dad, Todd. At this time, they're going to go through the starting lineup, so I will also. Let's go with Sheboygan County Christian. They'll be starting number 10, a 6-foot senior, Braden DeMaster. Also starting is number 12, Jason Hilbelink. He's a 6'1" senior. Number 20, Justin Simmons, is a 5'10" junior. There you see Justin. Number 34, Vinny Adams, is a 6'2" junior. Vinny be going on a mission after this ball game, so this will be his last game for the Eagles. And rounding out the lineup for Christian is number 42, Tyler Veldkamp. He's a 6'5" sophomore. For the Lutheran Crusaders, at one of the guards will be number 12, Josh Binsler. He's a 6'1" senior. Binsler, a good defender, averaging 3.3 steals a ball game. Also starting, you just saw him getting the gold basketball, is number 15, John Decker. Decker's a 6'6" junior. Also starting for Lutheran is number 21, A.J. Welna. Welna is a 6'1" senior. Number 23, Matt Hetman, is a 6'8" senior. He'll be in the starting lineup. There you see Hetman coming out. And rounding out the starting lineup is number 24, a 6'2" senior, David Ambrosius. Christian is coached by Brett Flipsy. He's in his 9th year. Lutheran head coach is Todd Decker. He's in his 10th year. Not a packed gym tonight, but pretty close. I guess they have finals going on over at Christian this week, and that might be holding down some of the attendance.
Weather's pretty bad out there too.
Yeah, glad I got you early, but now I might not get home. In earlier action, Christian won the freshman game, and they also won the JV game, so Brett Flipsy's crew is going to try to make it 3 in a row. And Todd Decker's crew wants to break the string.
And if we mention Christian,
Todd Decker and Mike Thibault alongside him, Chris.
Yep. Just going to say Christian comes in at 4-5, 3-4 in league play. And of course, the Crusaders are, Lutheran High is undefeated.
Jumping center will be Hitman and Adams. Over to Binsler, his layup attempt is no good. Coming away with the rebound was Braden DeMaster.
Well, you gotta like that when you're running out of tip-off play and it works to perfection, and you get the layup, but you miss.
DeMaster being hounded. Decker going for the steal, didn't get it, but the shot was missed. Coming away with it is Welna.
Finger roll should have gone strong, should have been an easy 2 there for Adams.
On top is Hetman. Decker has it. He's being guarded by Hilbelink. Inside pass is knocked away. DeMaster comes up with it, and then he loses it. Welna had it. Kicks it over to Ambrosius. His shot was blocked. Welna's shot is no good. And a lot of action early on, but nothing productive.
Well, probably a little nervous.
And as long as we have a break there, you get a good shot of Brett Flipsy. Our officials tonight are Mike Langenholzen and Paul Sisler. They're both from Appleton. Hetman's outside shot is off. Rebound goes to Veldkamp. Adams looked like he had the shot, but passed it up. Good pump fake and a shot is no good by Simmons. And then the ball knocked out of bounds. Tossing it in is Simmons. Gets it over to Hilbelink. Hilbelink has a tough task tonight guarding Decker.
A big front line for Lutheran.
Shot is blocked by Hetman. Binsler has it. Decker's pass to Welna. His shot is no good, but he's fouled. I believe Braden DeMaster is going to get that, Chris.
We talked about it. One nice thing about Sheboygan Lutheran for John Decker is he doesn't have to play the big man spot. Got Matt Hetman here, and you know they've had some players in the past, big boys that have taken those positions, and Josh Lindsay a year ago, Zach Telshow. Boy, I'm sure guys like
a lot of height in these schools. It's amazing that the public schools don't get more.
I was just going to say, Kyle Tetschlag over at North would love to have a 6'8" guy next to him so he could play maybe wing instead of post.
Lutheran putting on the press. Getting trapped in the corner is Veldkamp, and then the ball goes out of bounds. You don't want to get stuck at half court, huh? Especially if you're over the line.
That's just the wrong place to be. You got to be in the middle of the floor. You're right.
Jump shot is off by Hilbelink. Coming away with it was Ambrosius. Decker posted up inside. Decker going hard to the basket. Off the backboard and in.
Well, there was like no defense there. They're going to have to do a much better job of helping out there. Christian's going to have to swing this.
I think he picked up an unintended screen by Welna. Adams on a nice bounce pass inside the Veldkamp for an easy 2. And it's 3-2. Lutheran on top, under 5.5 minutes remaining in the first quarter. Binsel looking inside. Gets it out to Ambrosius. Adams now guarding Decker. Kind of got screened off, gave Decker an opening, but he couldn't put it down. Welna's jump shot is off, no good. Rebound goes to Hilbelink. Veldkamp's shot is no good. And Lutheran with a 3-on-1 break. Binsler pushed a little bit, but he kept control and put it up and in. Losing the ball was Adams. Lutheran comes away with it.
Pretty sloppy early on here, Marty.
Yeah, very much so, actually. Jump shot by Hetman is no good. Binsler with the rebound. Putback is no good. And now Christian on the fast break. Blocked by Welna. But I think we're going to get a foul called on AJ. And stepping to the line will be Tyler Veldkamp. There you get a good shot at Tyler. Elkamp has all of Christian's points early on. It's 5-3, 4:24 remaining. Can't get the second one.
I like Christian's idea there. Just go to the basket, take your chances. What do you have to lose? And maybe you'll draw some fouls. I like that, going right at those big guys.
Well, that's absolutely right. I think toe-to-toe, they might not be able to beat him. Ambrosius had a good break through the lane and got a nice pass, but couldn't make the basket. Trying to push it in was Simmons. Now Braden DeMaster's 12-footer is off. Hetman inside, can't get the shot off. Pretty good defense being played by Christian so far, Chris.
They're really packing it. They're trying to stay inside that three-point circle. I like that, D.
Now you've seen Lutheran before. They don't have many good three-point shooters other than Decker, right?
Correct.
Kick it out to Wellna for a 13-footer, and he's got it. A.J. Wellna now with 3 points. 7-4 Lutheran. Simmons bumped by Bintzler. And he's going to pick up a foul. That'll be his first. Turnaround jump shot is no good by Hilbelink. Hetman with the rebound. Decker looking inside. Nobody open, so he gives it over to Bintzler. Decker almost lost it. Braden DeMaster now playing Decker. What's that saying, Chris? Variety is the spice of life? Bintzler pushes it in, gets a jump shot off the glass and down. It's 9-3 Lutheran. Adams has the ball tipped away twice by Decker. The second time it went out of bounds. Now John Decker has got all the offensive skills, wouldn't you say, Chris?
Yeah, he does.
Got to play the good D. Strong rebound by Hetman. He kicks it out. Wellna's got it down. Bintzler, no good. He's going to draw a foul, however, on Justin Simmons.
I think that's a good point you made, Marty. I know Johnny's working very hard on other facets of his game besides his shooting, trying to become a good passer. And I know last week in the first half he had about a dozen rebounds against Kohler and ended up with like 17.
Well, so far he's averaging just a touch over 20 points a game and 9.2 rebounds and 3.7 assists.
Yeah.
And when you draw that kind of attention, of course, other people are going to be open.
Right, I looked on the internet today. I believe he was 18th in the state in scoring, right behind Casey Dellinger from Plymouth, who's 17th in the state. And
Plymouth has run into some rough going there the last couple weeks. Bintzler makes a pair, and it's 11-3. Just a touch over 2 minutes remaining in the first quarter. Adams breaking hard to the basket, lays it up and in. Decker from way outside the line. Can't get it in. Ball is knocked away by Bintzler, but he's going to pick up the foul. Good call made by the official.
Well, I didn't think he was going to call it at first. Bintzler got a poke, and then he kind of fell over. Then he decided to call it on him.
It's one of those, no farm, no foul.
Yes.
But there was some harm.
Right, and I think that's a good decision if somebody doesn't take an advantage or.
With the bad weather, keep the game moving. Simmons going hard to the basket, has it taken away. Basket is good. TJ Radloff did it on the defensive end, and then he went down on offense and scored a bucket. Radloff was in for Bintzler, who came out.
Well, it's neat to see A.J. Weldon. I remember when he was very young. I've known his dad basically since I've come to town here, and he's a very nice young man and very good baseball player as well. But it's nice to see A.J. grow up and now a senior, and can't believe he's going to be graduating already, but it's a nice little
Did I get the wrong guy? Sure did. A.J. Weldon.
Yeah.
But it was Radloff who made the defensive play down here.
But A.J.'s come a long way and fills his spot very well on this basketball team.
He has 6 points on the night too, Chris. Had a chance to talk with his dad before the game. John?
John teaches at Farnsworth.
Vinny Adams outside, no good. Rebound, Welna. Kick it out to Decker, who looks inside. Hetman's shot is no good. The old alley-oop didn't quite go. Simmons out to Lemieux. Over to Veldkamp, his shot is no good, and Welna with a rebound. Welna kind of got caught in no man's land. Chris took off and then hung there and then wound up. Nobody was open, so he took the shot.
AJ's got 5 rebounds already.
Well, Brian Immel in the ball game. And in for Christian, I think I mentioned his name, was Derek Lemieux, number 44. He has the ball right now. A good defensive play by Immel. He lays it up and in. That makes it 16-5, under a minute. Adams,
good defense,
cut off by Welna, but he still got the shot off, but it's no good. Radloff with the rebound, and Vinny Adams is going to get called for the foul.
Frustration foul, Marty?
Looked like it to me, but we're up here. That's Adams' first foul, the 4th team foul. 28 seconds remaining. Lutheran will have the possession. Radloff had Immel breaking down the middle of the court, but didn't give him the ball. Now they do. Also in the ball game is number 20, Matt Hauer. We're down to 10 seconds. Also in the game is Adam Dillman. Immel's shot, no good. And we're gonna have a foul with 0.2 of a second remaining. The foul goes on TJ Radloff. And that's the quarter with Lutheran on top, 16-5.
How would you advise me to structure my investment portfolio?
I would say be cautious and invest in government bonds, money markets, and CD accounts.
Bachelor number 2?
I'd say at your age to invest fully in high-yield stock.
And bachelor number 3?
I'd diversify your investments. It would make your overall portfolio more balanced and can minimize your risk. Okay, there you go. Now it's time for you to make a date.
Bachelor number 3.
Bachelor number 3.
Remember, make a date today to diversify your portfolio and choose to save.
Come on, David. Come on, David. Let's go, David. Come on.
Come on, David. You got the love.
Get as involved in your kids' education as in everything they do, and imagine the success they might find. Stay in touch with the teacher. Visit the school. For more tips, call 1-800-281-1313.
Go, David. Go, David.
Back at Lutheran High School, TV8.
This place loves when we come here. They bring out all types of signs. They put stuff in the band.
Very spirited crowd. Easy to be spirited when your team's up. And good. Simmons has it.
Cold shooting is the name of the game. Just 2 for 14 shooting for Christian, 6 for 18 for Lutheran.
Lutheran was hitting their free throws. They made 4 out of 5. Steal by Ambrosius. He's going to go up against Veldkamp. Can't get it in. Binsler back in the game. Leans in. No shot. He's going to get called for an offensive foul. That's his 3rd foul. Wow, tough break. Thought he made a nice move actually, Chris.
Yeah, he did. Quite shocked by that. But again, not a lot of finishing, and that's why you're causing these extra situations. Lots of layups and things that have been missed tonight by both teams. And again, a little bit nervous probably. And
I thought Immel had a good couple minutes at the end of the first quarter. He's back in. John Decker with a steal and calls a timeout before traveling. It'll be a 30-second timeout, and all Lutheran so far, Chris.
Yeah, and that's now turnover number 7. Just not very good decisions here. Just back up a little bit and make that nice little pass to the middle of the floor there. Turnovers have added up in cold shooting, and that's why Christian is just not in this ball game at this time.
Todd Decker asking Paul Sisler about the call, and Paul's telling him, well, he leaned in. Well, you've got a case for it. I like that TV8 sign. We don't get many of those. A good shot of the Lutheran Brain Trust and some of the players. Tossing it in is Ambrosius. Immel wide open at the free throw line. Looks like Christian in a zone, possibly, on that inbounds play. Decker's pass inside to Hetman is knocked out of bounds by Jason Hilbelink.
One thing about Lutheran, they have 15 people on their roster. You don't see that very often anymore.
Decker from outside, got it. First 3-pointer of the ball game for either team.
Nobody near him.
Nope.
How do you not know where he is? Somebody should be assigned him from the get-go. And again, just poor decisions. Gotta swing the ball to the middle of the floor or ball fake and then swing.
Simmons calling for the motion. Penetrates and drives it in, and getting the basket was Derek Lemieux. And a foul inside. I believe that's going to be on John Decker. It is.
We'll say this, Lutheran getting all their points inside, not a lot of them, but the outside game has not been there at all, but they have cashed in on baskets underneath the basket.
Lemieux's shot is off, but Christian comes away with it. Tipped away. Lemieux's shot is no good. He rips it away from his teammate, puts it up, but he can't get it to go the second time. Decker on a spin move at the free throw line, puts it up and in. John Decker now with 7 points, and it's 21-7. Jump shot is up and no good by Hilbelink. Inside feed to Veldkamp, and he gets the 2. For Veldkamp, he has 5 points, and Christian has 9. Decker doing a lot of dribbling. Shot from outside the line is no good. Maybe a little too much one-on-one that trip, Chris. Simmons bounces it inside, kicks it out. Jump shot is up and in by Hilbelink.
I think that's the first outside shot for Christian tonight.
Well, he looked good that time. Funneling it inside and then kicking it back out. Wellner down the lane. Jump shot is good. A.J. Wellner now has 8 points. 23-11. Jump shot by Veldkamp is in. Ooh, up and down action.
Finally, after just an ice-cold first quarter.
We had a lot of up and down action in the first quarter, but no baskets. No. Immel can't get it. Decker, good position on the rebound. Put back is blocked. Rebound is foul. Well, Decker doing good work underneath the basket. And on the second putback attempt, he got fouled. Foul is going to go on Derek Lemieux. Fifth team foul on Christian. John Decker stepping to the line. He's shooting 70% from there. Sarah Schmitz and her fiance. Peter Lightbaum. Second free throw's up and good. Oh, good push off by Adams, but not called. He leans in for the shot and can't get it in. Welna comes away with another rebound.
Well, Adams, their leading scorer at 11, but he's old today.
Good swing of the ball, but once they tried to get it inside, everything went wrong. And Christian will have it. The Eagles hanging tough. It's 24-13. We're at 4:51 remaining until halftime. Simmons bringing it up against Immel.
Bad place. A lot of trouble.
I'll tell you, when those guys get down near the baseline or the corner, Lutheran is all over them.
Yep, good defense there, well coached, good decisions. Set the trap when you get in those corners there and you're back up against that baseline.
Wouldn't you say part of that, the double team in that is a little easier when you have tall guys backing you up?
Oh yeah. You and I aren't familiar with being tall.
Simmons from outside the line got it in. Adam Dillman, number 30, is in the ball game for Lutheran, but he might be coming out as Matt Hetman checked in. We got a full timeout. There's a 30. One team is standing and one team is sitting. See Todd Decker talking to the troops.
Hung up about a consumer problem? Like that refrigerator you just bought that's freezing you out. Oh, and telemarketers who won't stop calling.
Have I got a deal for you?
Well, stand up for your rights. Use the power of the internet and the federal government at pueblo.gsa.gov, the free consumer action website. Thousands of links to companies and government agencies with names, numbers, and advice to get your wrongs righted. Remember Pueblo, because you never know.
Our next basketball game will be this Friday, January 21st, when Howard's Grove invades Clower. And you get a good shot of the fans here at the basketball game.
The young dancers. Cannot dance with your date.
Only down 8 now. Christian is hanging tough. Inside feed to Decker. He gets it up and in. Nice pass by Ambrosius.
Just a lot of cross screens for Johnny Decker. Screen and he comes across. And there's no help. And I saw Kohler have the same problems the other day with that situation. And that's what Christian got themselves into there.
Inside feed. Good spin move by Lemieux. His shot is no good. And does a smart thing to get the ball out. Simmons open for a second, and he got it in there. Good shot by Justin Simmons. He has 6 points on 2 3-pointers here in the second quarter. 26-19, Christian battling back. Immel fouled on the way to the basket. I think they're going to get Adams for that foul, and if they do, it'll be his second. You know, if we sent Brian out the back door to check on the weather with his camera, we wouldn't get a true indication, like you said, because there's too much protection. You don't get that blowing and drifting kind of thing.
Yeah, and it's bad tonight out in the wind is howling and out of the south east.
Brocious shot no good, but Hitman's shot is no good. Brocious gets it back. Hitman will try it again and get it. Can't give him that many chances, Chris. Inside feed to Adams. Pump fake on Decker. His shot is blocked. And they're getting a little bit of a late call. Thought Decker got him.
I thought he got him 2 on the wrist. He did everything right there.
The only thing that maybe made it look a little suspect is the call came a little bit late.
Right. They look from here, they got him on the wrist, but we're pretty close to the action here.
Actually, we are. That play, yeah. John Decker saying, I just got him a little bit, come on. Vinny Adams now with 3 points, looking for number 4. It's 28-20. We're at 2:50 remaining in the first half. Lutheran hosting Christian. The second intercity battle between these two schools will be February 25th.
It's not that far away.
Well, I'll tell you, there's been a rumor that Nick Leipom might be doing the color with you, Chris.
Oh, yeah?
He won't be here. Braden DeMaster back in the ball game. Inside feed, no good by Lemieux. A rebound by Adams. And then Brian Immel gets called for the foul. Also in for Christian is Tyler Smees.
Derek Lemieux played an awful nice quarter here. Lots of rebounds, 4, 3 on the offensive end. Active around the hoop.
You mentioned, or we mentioned earlier, that Vinny Adams, the gentleman on the line, is going on a mission after this game to Europe, I believe you heard?
Yep. Yep, and so he won't be here for that second tilt, and
he won't be here for the rest of the season.
Nope. Thought he was their leading scorer at about 11 points.
Yeah, I got him at 10-4, but shot no good by Decker. Rebound, his shot is blocked, but he's fouled. Picking up the foul will be Derek Lemieux. Decker will go to the line to shoot a pair. John Decker has 10 points so far in the first half.
He's 4 for 9 shooting and 4 rebounds.
I'll tell you, Christian is hanging right in there, Chris. Boy, they got it down to 5. It was as high as 11 at 24-12, I believe it was. Or pardon me, 24-13. That would be 11. Radloff comes in, and Decker will take a break. (30-23). Lutheran on top.
Very active zone. Lots of people moving their feet. That's what you like to see.
Adams almost lost it. Braden DeMaster came away with it. His jump shot is off the glass and in. Looked like he got fouled on the way to the hoop. No call, and he got the basket.
It wasn't pretty, but it went in. Not one of those plays you drop on the chalkboard. Sometimes you just gotta.
Actually, it's when you drop on the chalkboard. What happens is the chalk breaks. Well, now looking to go a little one-on-one cutoff on the baseline. Did you ever notice who's making all the calls, Chris?
Well, that was kind of a strange call too. AJ kind of leaned in. There was, you know, defense there, and I don't know. I would have kind of let that go. Didn't affect the play again. And
Smee's got the foul. Well, no, go to the line.
.66% free throw shooter.
By the way, give Todd Decker, head coach, a thank you for sending the stats up here for us. It's really nice to draw on that to add to the broadcast.
We need all the help we can get. For all those Sheboygan watchers out there. Making hay at the line.
Yeah, Welna makes the first. Now he'll get the second. He was 2 for 3 in the first quarter. A.J. Welna with 10 points. 32-25. We're at 1:30 remaining in the first half. Good job of breaking the press by Christian, being very patient. Welna going for the steal, couldn't get it. DeMaster got the friendly bounce, and it drops in for a three-pointer. And Christian only down 4. Ambrosius has it on the wing, looking for cutters going through. And I think they're going to get Matt Hetman for 3 seconds. Trying to push it up the floor was Steve Radicek.
I think they're going to have Ambrosius on the foul here, Marty.
Ambrosius picked up the foul. I was just looking at Radicek's name. Smees on the line.
I think you're going to get that in a spelling test tomorrow or something, Marty, at school.
Really? Free throws missed, but Christian got the offensive rebound, but again missed the putback, and then knocking the ball out of bounds was Radicek. Here's how you spell it, R-A-T-A. Here's where it gets funny, J-C-Z-A-K.
That was a huge miss for Christian down there. He got a chance to pull within 2 at the free throw line, and then with a little bunny. Instead, you're down by 4, and Lutheran has the chance to extend the lead here.
Radloff had it in the corner, back out to Immel. We're down to 35 seconds. Immel driving the lane.
I think Lutheran's going to be content to run her out here.
Well, they might be better off to just pull it out and wait instead of passing it around.
They don't have to. They're not being closely guarded. You're right, Marty.
Hetman, pump fake. Jump shot is no good. Immel crashing the boards and saved it. We're at 10 seconds and counting.
Hetman, you better thank Immel there, because that's not the shot you want with 15 seconds.
Immel down the lane, has it tipped away, gathers it back in, fires it up at the buzzer, and it's no good. Radloff ran into Hetman, but he pops up, he's okay, and we're at halftime with Lutheran on top, 32-28.
All over America, we're no longer just sedentary, we're stationary. And that's bad news for your bones, because bones need weight-bearing activity to grow strong and stay strong. So get up, get out, get moving. A message from the American Academy of Orthopedic Surgeons.
Never heard a word I say.
Thank you.
Cholesterol. They could ruin your appetite forever. Tonight, make it vegetarian. Visit PCRM.org.
Anyone can get burnt. Cover up and wear a condom. Stop the spread of AIDS.
We're at halftime. Let me give you the scoring for Sheboygan Lutheran. They lead at 32-28. Brian Immel had 2 points. Josh Bintzler had 6, but he sat out much of the first half with 3 fouls. Lutheran was led by John Decker. He had 12. A.J. Welna chipped in with 10, and then rounding out the scoring was Matt Hetman with 2. For the Christian Eagles, Braden DeMaster had 5. Jason Hilbeling 2. Justin Simmons 6, along with Vinny Adams, who had 6. Derek Lemmyhue had 2, and Tyler Veldkamp led all scorers for Christian with 7. And you can see we're at action here in the second half. Decker's shot is in and then bounced out. And a whistle.
Well, Christian had a golden opportunity at the end of the second quarter to tighten it up to 2. They didn't get it to go, so they trailed by 4. Shooting-wise, Lutheran was 11 for 31 and Christian 10 for 29, so it's still pretty cold shooting. Christian did light it up from three-point line. They did hit 3 threes in that second quarter.
That's what kept them in the ball game, too.
Yep, and the free throw line kept Lutheran relatively ahead as they stayed real hot there.
Good shot of John Decker. The second free throw is off, no good. It's 33-28. Lutheran up by 5. Inside feed to Lemmyhue, but Hetman blocked the way there. Then we get a kick called against the Crusaders of Lutheran High School, and the Eagles of Christian High School will take it out. There you get a good shot of the TV8 truck. I don't know if we had that halftime footage included, but it's snowing pretty hard out there. Brian Andrews braving the cold to get that shot. Matt Hetman picks up his first foul. There you get Scott Mieloff in the truck. Close the door, Scott.
That's Lemmyhue with his 4th offensive rebound and causing a lot of havoc on the glass.
Simmons has it on top, being guarded by Bintzler. Bintzler has 3 fouls. Veldkamp. Inside feed to Veldkamp. His layup is in. Tyler Veldkamp now with 9 points. He's having a nice night. Actually, both inside guys, Lemmyhue and Veldkamp, doing the job. Short jump shot by Ambrosius is up and in.
Assist from Welna.
I was just going to say, nice pass by A.J. Braden DeMaster in the lane, can't get it to go. Brocious comes away with it for Lutheran. Welna's pop back jumper is off. Hilbelink with the board. Simmons under pressure from Decker, but he put it down. That's 8 points for Justin Simmons.
Fading away.
35-32. Lutheran on top. Decker has it outside the line, being guarded by Lemmyhue. Ambrosius on the screen. Good. Christian does the switch.
Good recovery there by Christian. 2 guys on Decker, that's what you need. Let somebody else beat you.
Christian playing hard on the defensive end, and Bintzler's pass to Decker goes out of bounds. Christian with an opportunity to tie. Veldkamp reverse layup is in. He has 11. Lutheran's lead cut to 1. 35-34. Lob pass inside to Hetman is up and in. Good pass by Decker. Breaking the pressure is Simmons. Oh, Hetman got away with a foul. Hilblink's outside shot is no good. And then the ball is tipped away from Ambrosius. I think they're going to get Tyler Veldkamp on the foul. They are. That's his first personal foul, the second team foul, the second half. Christian applying a little bit of pressure, Chris, not much. Lutheran having no trouble getting it. Decker's shot from outside the line, no good. Hilblink over to Simmons. He's got an opening down the lane, takes it, got it. High off the glass for Justin Simmons. He has 10 points, and that Lutheran lead is cut to 1. And we have a timeout. It's a full timeout, so we'll take a short break with the score 37 Lutheran, 36 Christian. See a couple of the Lutheran fans. Oh, there's a couple of fans.
Basketball fans.
Yeah, really.
Off to Kohler on Friday for another Central Lakeshore tilt.
Yeah.
Red Hot Howard's Grove is going in there. Coach Chris Schrader, who used to be at Random Lake, is now the coach at Howard's. And
used to be out at Lakeland too.
Yep. And now Jeff Wolf.
Hey, there's Brian Andrews trying to hide. Great shot of Brett Flipsy and his team. JV coach alongside. Ardeen Veldkamp. Decker spin move, kisses it off the glass for 2.
Well, every time that Christian gets close,
well, it's nice to have that stud on your side when you need a basket.
Lutheran always seems to have something.
Hetman tried for the block but couldn't get it. Veldkamp having a big quarter with 6 points, 13 on the night. Cuts that lead back to, or deficit back to 1. Hetman outside the line, can't get it in. Christian with a chance to take the lead. Simmons jump shot and nope, kicks it back out to DeMaster. His shot is no good. Decker outside the line, called for it, and got it. Good offensive play by Matt Hetman to pull it out. Decker called for it, and they gave it up, and he got the 3-point basket.
Well, Christian had a chance to take the lead. They missed, and on this end, that 3-point play
kicks that lead back up to 4 points.
Yeah, I was just going to say, yeah, what a difference that weapon can be.
Radloff in the ball game for Lutheran. Braden DeMaster kicks it away and then fouls A.J. Welna.
Well, Christian's given everything to Lutheran. That
was a big foul, Chris. That was the third one on Braden DeMaster.
You give.
Bitzler bringing it up. He has 3 too. Welna inside to Decker. Under pressure, put it up and in, and he's fouled. I think they're going to get Derek Lemieux. DeMaster starting to take over in the quarter. Tyler Hunick comes in for Christian. He's number 14. Shot is off, no good. Second free throw miss, but Decker with a steal. Kicks it inside to Ambrosius, and he's fouled. No. What happened underneath there? That's just a little bit out of our view. Offensive foul
on John Decker. Wow.
Decker, that's his third. Decker trying to penetrate and pitch and got called for the offensive foul. Well, not good defense played by the Crusaders on that trip. Veldkamp with an easy drive to the hoop.
Well, Johnny knew he couldn't get a foul there, and good decision there by Veldkamp to go right to the rack on him with the 3 fouls. Decker can't get his 4th.
It's 44-40. We're at 2:30 remaining in the third quarter. Good defense being played by Veldkamp. Wellnut in the lane. Jump shot is around and down. His first points of the second half. He has 12 on the night. And Ambrosius gets called for the foul, and I'll tell you, Decker came very close to getting called for a foul too. David Ambrosius picks up his second. Third team foul. Hunick, shot is off, no good. Off of Hilbelink's head, and Decker comes away with the rebound, and then Hilbelink picks up the foul. There you get a good shot of Jason. That's his first foul on the night.
Hunick had that real flat shot, and very difficult to rebound that.
Hetman coming back in for Radloff.
"30-second timeout for Coach Flipsy, Marty.
Well, Coach, what does Christian have to do? I mean, not that they're out of the game, but I mean, they had it down to 1 point.
Right, and well, Johnny Decker's starting to take over. You better find him and double team him.
There you see it. Yeah, that's a double Decker right there. Grandpa John on the right, and Tom Decker, that's Todd's brother, on the left. Tom was quite an athlete over at North High School, Chris. He was just a couple years behind me. I taught him everything he knew. He knows, but not how to chew that gum. Had a good chat with Tom. He lives down around the Germantown area and is working for GE.
Better be careful on the way home.
Yeah, I have to stay overnight. I heard if the weather gets too bad, there's going to be a pajama party in the gym. We'll all stay here. Of course, nobody brought their pajamas. That's the only problem.
Big trip. You know, it's still early in the first half, or excuse me, second half, but they get back to 8 or 9 point lead.
Decker taking his man off the dribble. They're going to give him only a 2-pointer. We're at 1:45 remaining in the third quarter. And a travel called on Derek Lemieux.
Got it caught on the hip, Marty.
Yeah, he had the right idea, take Decker one-on-one, but traveled. Way outside the line. No good by John Decker. Simmons has it, being closely guarded by Binsler. Veldkamp's shot is around and out, and then knocked out of bounds. Hetman knocked to the floor, but no foul called. Ball goes off of Christian. Lutheran has it with an 8-point lead, 48-40. Decker cutting through the middle. He wasn't open. Now he's got it on the wing. Lutheran working the perimeter. A good pick and roll, but Binsler not able to connect with Hetman.
Good save there by Ambrosius.
Decker feed inside to Hetman. His shot is blocked by Hilbelink. He wanted the foul, but no call. Simmons double teamed. Hetman fouls the Christian player, and he'll get 2. That'll be Derek Lemieux.
Been a long time since Christian's put a point up on the board, Marty.
They've been sitting on 40 for quite a while, you're right.
Also interesting, Vinny Adams has not played at all here in the third quarter.
Lemieux knocks down the first free throw. Coming in is Jake Wiskamp.
6-foot senior.
Yeah, he's got a little bit of that Oscar Gamble look. You can get a shot of that, Brian, number 22. Couple of free throws by Lemieux gives him 4 points on the night there. You get a good shot. Jake Wiskamp.
Half these kids weren't born with Oscar Gamble play.
All he needs is a baseball hat on. You really get that Oscar Gamble look. Oh, Decker with a good inside feed, and he got the basket. Ambrosius with the nice pass, and Decker got the roll. He's having a big quarter. I'm running out of room, Chris.
That's that simple, again, cross screen for Decker, and he gets himself open. If you're the defense on there, you got to open up to that screen. Somebody's got to call screen and open up, because Decker gets open on that all the time.
He's had a little trouble with free throws this quarter, making 1 of 3. He does have 12 points so far in the quarter. Make it 13 and 25 in the game. Radloff comes in along with Adam Dillman. 51-42, we have 28 seconds remaining. And the pass goes out of bounds. Veldkamp's pass to Smize goes out of bounds, and Lutheran will get it back, and right back in the lineup is Decker, and I don't think that's a legal substitution. Doesn't a second have to run off before you can bring him back in? I can hear the wheels turning.
A second?
Doesn't a second have to run off? Because only 0.4 ran off.
I don't know if a second does. I think it just has to be inbounds. If it was just thrown to the other side, not tipped, then I would say the answer would be yes. But I don't know. That's a good question, Marty. Got me there.
Finally. What is this, about our 11th game this year? We're at 10 seconds. Immel in the game. Decker wants to take it one-on-one, and he is. Out of dribbling. 5-second call, closely guarded. I'd like to get a breakdown on whistleblowers and how much the one official is called, because he's got to have at least 75% of the whistleblowers.
Yep.
At least.
He must have longer to drive, or shorter to drive, I mean.
I think they came together. Shot at the buzzer is no good. And at the end of 3, Lutheran on top, 51-42.
This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine.
In these turbulent times, let us not erode the liberties our country was built on.
Let it shine.
The digital divide is the distance we allow between those who have the power of information and those who don't. In AmeriCorps, we're working to bridge that gap so that all of us can get to a better place. We're going around the world, on the web. In AmeriCorps, it's not can you make a difference, it's where. It's your world. It's your chance to make it better.
John Decker really took over that quarter, Chris, scoring 13 out of the 19 points for Christian that quarter. The Eagles hung right in there. However, they're down 9 now. They were able to cut it to 1 at 37-36, and they had the possession but weren't able to score. You mentioned Vinny Adams didn't play at all in the third quarter. He's in there starting the fourth. And a shot attempt by Adams is no good. We get a foul on Lutheran. Foul is on David Ambrosius, his third.
5 for 7 shooting for John that quarter.
Hilbelink's shot is no good. Binsler taking it hard to the basket, but he's fouled. Simmons committing the foul, and that's the 7th foul on Christian. Lutheran will be going on to the line the rest of the quarter. For Simmons, that's his 2nd. Binsler was 2 for 2 in the first quarter. Continues his good free throw shooting. Binsler has a chance to go to college play some football, Chris. He's quite an athlete.
Yeah, he was one of the leading throwers in the state.
Yeah, but you know what I think where he would play is defensive back. I think Josh wanted to go after it, but he was afraid of taking out Ambrosius in the process, so he held back. It's 53-42. Lutheran on top. Hilbelink can't get that jump shot to go. Simmons from outside the line, in and out. Hilbelink's putback is good.
Way to hit the glass there by the Eagles. They got to fight for everything they need here, down by 9.
Binsler going hard to the basket. His shot won't go down. It doesn't matter. He's going to get called for an offensive foul. That'll be his 4th. You can tell we're not at a public high school, because we'd have been hearing some other cheer. Here it's, are you serious?
Yep. But,
and the FCC won't allow us to tell you what we'd hear at some of the other schools. Vinny Adams down the lane, kisses it off the glass and in. 53-46. Christian crawling right back in. Wellna has it on the wing. Hits a cutting Decker. His shot is off the glass and in. He has 27 on the night. Adams kicks it inside. Veldkamp for 2. Veldkamp had a big third quarter, Chris, with 8. He now has 17 on the night. 55-48, Lutheran by 7. And we have 6:15 remaining in the ball game. Wellna's shot is blocked by Wiskamp. Hetman's shot isn't going to get blocked, but it's not going to go in either. Long pass to Wiskamp, running the court well. Tried to get it to Veldkamp, but wasn't able to do that. And Brett Flipsy calls a timeout. It's a full timeout. We'll take a short break with the score 55-48, Lutheran on top.
Having twins can be a handful.
Buy one, get one free.
So when I decided to go back to school, I needed to find one that fit our lifestyle. Lakeland College was the perfect place. They offer an easy-to-manage schedule and counselors to help me anytime. Evening classes at Lakeland don't tie our life in knots.
Ever consider a double major?
Chris, we mentioned earlier that Lutheran was really tough defensively, only giving up 48 points. Christian's been doing a good job offensively, scoring. There you see my brother-in-law, Tommy Rush. Nice article in the paper about Tom last week. But anyway, Christian doing a good job offensively. They have 48 points already and are hanging right in there. Lutheran able to get it up to 11, but they fought back.
Right, this is the halfway point now, and gotta say this, Lutheran has taken the momentum of playing at home. They have some rough ball games the second half of the season. They gotta go to Oostburg, they gotta go to Cedar Grove, they gotta go to Howards. They had the luxury of having all those teams come in here the first half. They got the wins, took care of business. They got a 2-game lead in the conference. But the second half is gonna be a little different for them. A lot of those tougher games are gonna be on the road.
Be interesting to see how they stand up.
Well, there's something about winning, and You know, I'd rather have all those teams at home first, build momentum, and know you can beat those teams and
go from there.
Yep, and they have a 2-game lead as of tonight. They got to finish this pickle off first.
Hittman, a little screen to Decker now, inside feed to Bintzler is up and in. Good high-low action. Josh Bintzler now has 10 points. Outside shot by Veldkamp, doesn't draw iron. Lutheran on the break, kicks it out to Welna. Bango, 3-pointer for A.J. Welna. He has 15.
Hey.
And it's a 12-point lead.
I think his dad's career high was like 14, so you just beat the old man's record.
Well, it's about time. Vinny Adams lost the shot on the way up. Lutheran on the break, good bounce pass. Off the glass by Welna, but he can't get it to go. Had a tough angle. Christian needs to get a couple baskets. They're down 12. Inside to Adams. Lean in. Nice shot by Vinny. Got it down. He has 10 points. And Christian trails by only 10. 4:30 remaining. Inside feed to Decker, he lost it. Adams comes away with it. Adams had the ball knocked away. They're gonna get David Ambrosius, number 24, with the foul. And that'll be his 4th, Chris.
Well, he's been pretty big today, David Ambrosius. He only has 2 points, but he does have 7 rebounds, doing all the little things. Now he's got 4 fouls, but it's getting down to crunch time. I don't know if Coach Decker will make a change here.
There you get a good shot of Andy McKillop up on top. Hey, Andy. Both teams sitting with 7 fouls. Adams gets the first, he'll get another one. Adams didn't play at all in the 3rd quarter, but he's coming on strong here in the 4th. Big thank you to Chuck Benedum and Tommy Rush for the help they provide TV8 when we come out here. It's always a pleasure coming to Lutheran High School.
Make it rebound number 8.
Vinny Adams, there you get a good shot of Vinny. He picks up his 4th. And going to the line is Ambrosius. High arching shot is up and in. And Lutheran has been deadly from the line so far in the 4th, making 3 of 3.
All night. They've been doing very well.
They stumbled a little bit in that 3rd quarter. But for the most part, they've been shooting very well. They're actually 9 for 11 in the 1st half. Inside feed to Lemieux, and he loses it out of bounds.
Costly turnover there for Lutheran or Christian. They can't afford to not get shot attempts under 4 minutes here.
Inside feed to Decker. His lean-in shot is off the glass and in.
Well, Christian just doesn't have any size to go up against Decker, and Johnny's doing the right thing and taking advantage of it.
29 points for John Decker. DeMaster's jump shot is no good. Veldkamp's shot is no good. Rebound by Hetman. Justin Hilbelink guarding Decker. Hetman's 18-footer's in. Matt Hetman. Hetman now has 6 points.
Everything that Christian did so well, they're just kind of lost their sync.
Yeah, Veldkamp got fouled by Hetman. He'll go to the line to shoot 2. You're right. they had it going, especially in the second quarter. They nailed 3 3-pointers and overcame a 11-point disadvantage and pulled back to, I think, within 4. That's what the half ended. And then they got it down to 1 with the possession here in the third quarter, rather.
Yeah, it was 41-40, Marty. And
there you see Chuck Benedum. Thanks for the water, Chuck, and all the hospitality you provide out here.
They were down 41-40, I believe, and they got, outscored basically 10-2 to finish off the third quarter, and that's led into this lead here. They had an opportunity. They failed on that, and Johnny Decker had that big 3, and it was all downhill after that.
Yeah, took his man right off the dribble, if I remember correctly. Oh, nice work. Hetman tried the dunk. It's no good, and there's going to be a foul called. I don't like that play by Hetman. You got to get the basket.
Well, somebody didn't shove him.
Yeah, that could be. Derek Lemieux picks up his 4th foul. John Decker trying to throw us the ball. We were ready.
Todd looks out here like, I never coached that part. I never coached that part about the 2 free throw thing.
Matt makes the second free throw. It's 66-53. We're at 2:40 remaining in the ball game. Christian is hung tough, but they need some quick baskets now to get back in it. Good defense by Welna, knocking the pass away from Steve Radicek.
Well, that guy right there has been solid all night, A.J. Welna.
I know Welna plays baseball out here, and they play summer ball. He'd definitely be an asset on the Legion baseball team. Outside shot by Braden DeMaster. That's a 3-pointer, and that's just what they needed. Down only 10.
Run a little clock here. The old number 1. If you don't get anything, you're just going to run clock, run a type of a motion here.
Screen between Hilbelink and Lemieux, pardon me.
10-point lead. Your goal is to run clock as much as possible.
Just under 2 minutes.
I'd run the same thing when I was coaching old number 1. All you do is take care of the ball and screen.
Well, Todd coached some of that freshman team that you did.
Yep.
So he knows this pattern.
I learned it from him.
Well, I thought you taught him.
No.
Foul on Justin Simmons. That's 3rd foul on Justin, and Josh Bintzler going to the line. The way I hear it, you taught Todd everything he knows.
Yeah. That's why I'm standing here with you. Not down there.
Bintzler having a nice quarter. He's got 5 points so far, 11 on the night. The second free throw is up and in, and it's back to a 12-point advantage for Lutheran. Keep an eye on Braden DeMaster, and Ambrosius with a silly foul. And I believe you're telling me it's 5. You are absolutely right, sir. David Ambrosius fouls out. TJ Radloff will come in for him. Ambrosius finishes the night with 3 points. But he did a lot of the other things that are important, playing good defense and grabbing some rebounds.
Yeah, 8 rebounds, that's just a bunch.
Jake Wiskamp comes back in. Braden DeMaster at the line to shoot a pair. Actually, that was the first of a 1-and-1, but he will get the second. And we get a timeout. Full timeout by Christian with 1:31 remaining at 68-57. Lutheran on top.
I'm a sophomore in college this year. Man, if you had known me when I was a sophomore in high school, nobody could tell me anything. I gave all my teachers a bad time. They all gave up on me, except my English teacher.
8 years teaching high school English, 10 years in recovery for alcohol addiction.
To be or not to be?
I got help.
That's it right there.
When you get help, who knows just who you'll help along the way.
For drug and alcohol information and treatment referral for you or someone you know, call 1-800-662-HELP.
Hey, there we go. Brian Andrews making a lot of friends tonight.
Add him to the Christmas card list, Brian.
Finishing up the second of two throws will be Braden DeMaster. Looking for point number 10 on the night, Chris.
Coach Decker probably telling the boys, watch for the press, take care of the ball, and be strong with the ball.
Yeah, I think that's why the timeout was called, to set up the press. A foul is going to be called on Christian. I believe John Decker's going to get the ball. Going to get the free throws, pardon me. Jason Hilblink called for the foul. Decker will be getting 2. That was actually the 11th team foul on Christian. So Lutheran will be shooting 2 each trip.
Give him an even 30.
Yep.
.31's a good number.
Yep. 7 out of 10 free throws, right at his percentage for the year. Adams with a twisting shot is no good. Hetman with the rebound. Welna has it. We're at 1:15. And Lutheran up 12. Binster almost dragged the foot. Immel in the ball game. And committing the foul was Tyler Veldkamp. Ryan Immel had 2 points in the first half, Chris. He'll have a chance to add to that total. Chad Bowser, number 32, comes in, along with Tyler Smees and Tyler Hunick. Immel knocks home a couple of free throws, makes it 72-58. Ball tipped out of bounds. Coming in for the Crusaders is Matt Power. Smees has it. Bounce pass almost picked off. Smees wanted to shoot it but didn't. Gets it over to Adams. His shot is off. Rebound putback is up and in by Bowser. Pardon me, Brower. Can't read my own writing, Chris. Chad Brower. Sorry about that, Chad. Timeout by Lutheran with 36.3 seconds remaining at 72-60. It's a 30-second timeout, so we'll keep it here. Our next game, Chris, like we mentioned before, is going to be on Friday, January 21st, when Howards Grove invades Kohler Howard's Grove, you mentioned, has been playing good basketball of late. Kohler slipping a little bit.
Yeah, they're up to second in the league with 2 losses, I know. And
Howard's Grove,
that is. And as you say, struggling is right now for Kohler.
Ooh, that's pretty mean, Andy. Getting Brian on camera when he doesn't even know he's on. Now he knows.
Well, they've played half the schedule and you've gone undefeated, Lutheran. That's just what you want. Write the script just about perfect.
Fowler has it. Ooh, and then a hard foul committed by Smees on Tyler Coleman.
Chance for Tyler to get on the board.
Also in is number 44, Joe Renzelman, and Chris Hauser. I just wanted to slip those names in real quick, Chris.
I was just going to say, now, Tyler, don't blow it. Otherwise, you won't get in the press. Just ask Marty. He knows.
Pete Barth just walked by. We should have pulled him over and talked to him about that.
Oh, boy.
Hey, it's historical record.
Yep. Well, don't miss, or else. You weren't even here. Good.
Round and out. Rebound to Christian's Chad Brower. Brower is going to get fouled by Coleman. Brower has a chance to get in the books. He's already there. He's got 2 points. Chris going downstairs. Gonna see if he can get a couple of the winning Crusaders to interview after the game. Brower getting ready to shoot a couple of free throws. Good release on that first one. He knocks it down. Coming in for the Crusaders is Josh Nimmer. Tony Heim. And also checking in is Caleb Davis. A couple of nice free throws by Brower. He has 4 points in limited action. Heavy press being put on by Christian. They're not going to get it across in 10 seconds, and they don't. Violation on Lutheran with 9.9 seconds remaining. Pass to Smees, his pass inside. Shot is off, no good. Vinny Adams still in the ball game. We mentioned before that this is his last go at it for the Eagles. He's going on a mission to Europe for the second semester and will not be playing any more basketball for the Eagles. And that's the buzzer. Lutheran comes away with a conference win, 72-62 to push their record in the conference up to 8-0. We're going to take a short break. When we come back, hopefully Chris will have some interviews and I'll have some final stats, and we'll wrap up tonight's basketball game.
I'm open! Shoot it, Cassie! Shoot it!
There's a better way to have fun with history.
It's okay, Amelia.
Visit americaslibrary.gov. Log on, play around, learn something.
On 3. 1.
Noise. There's more of it in your life than you think. Everyday sounds, from household appliances to traffic. Even a crowded restaurant can hit 85 decibels. That's the level audiologists know can cause permanent hearing loss. So keep an eye on your ears and visit ASHA.org, the American Speech Language Hearing Association.
When I was young, my dad always told me, dream big and dream often.
I've been very fortunate to have parents that care, but some kids aren't so lucky.
That's why the Major League Baseball players trust for children.
Same with Volunteers of America, to help kids everywhere.
Volunteers of America has helped children, families, and many others rebuild their lives.
Our Share with a Child partnership wants you to give kids your time, guidance, and support.
Help a kid to dream big. Call 1-800-899-0089.
There's a new experience around every corner as you discover Wisconsin. Discover Wisconsin like you've never seen before.
Feeling motivated to lose weight? Considering a high-protein diet, like those meat-heavy diets you've read about? First, you should know there are health risks, like osteoporosis and kidney disorders, and maybe even colon cancer. Before you start a fad diet, think. You've got more to lose than weight. To learn more, visit www.safediets.org, a project of the Physicians Committee for Responsible Medicine.
I'll be seeing you in all the old familiar places that this heart of mine embraces all day through. I'll find you in the morning sun, and when the night is new, I'll be looking at the moon, but I'll be seeing you.
We're back at Sheboygan Lutheran High School, and Chris is standing by with a couple of the winning Crusaders. Take it away, Chris.
Hey, we're back here with two happy Lutheran players, A.J. Welna and Johnny Decker. A.J., you came out in the first half, got your shots to go.
Yeah, I was just looking for the best shot. I was looking for your teammates. Matt, big, tall guy, no one can really guard him, so we were looking for him to get shots, but we got a lot of foul trouble, too.
Yeah, well, I always kind of say you're a role player. You get a bunch of rebounds, you get those assists and that, and it's nice to see you scoring today. You even beat the old man's record for his career. That was kind of fun against Christian.
Yeah, he was more of a hustle kind of player.
Well, you hustled very well, too. Well, you've run the table the first half of the season. That's got to be nice going into the second half.
Yeah, we still got a long way to go, though. We got some tough games coming up next week, so we got to keep doing what we're doing.
Yeah, you got 3 tough road games. I know you got to go to Cedar Grove, you got to go to Oosburg, you got to go to Howard's. Yep. So that's going to be tough second half.
Yeah, a lot of road games too. So got to play some role.
Well, congratulations, and we'll see you in about a month. Congratulations on the 1,000 points. Christian just hung around tonight.
Yeah, they're a very scrappy team, and they never give up, and you got to keep playing hard.
Well, I saw you guys play last week, too. Your press and the different zone things you're running out here, those traps and things with the big, long arms, that really helps you guys.
Yeah, we just try to mix it up, try to confuse teams. We like to stick in man-to-man, but with our people being so long, it helps going to zone once in a while.
Yeah, I think that really makes a difference in things like that. It really throws off opponents, and I think that did to Christian tonight.
Yeah, well, in the beginning, they looked a little confused by it, but after a while, they got it down, and they started hitting some shots, and so we had to go back into man after a while, but they played well.
Well, as I said with AJ, you're halfway through the season, a lot of games ahead of you, but you got to like where you guys are sitting.
Yeah, well, I like where we are, but we still got to play everyone one more time. We're only halfway through, and we got some hard road games going to Oosburg and Cedar Grove and Howard's coming up, so we just got to keep doing what we're doing.
Another thing you guys have, too, I'll just finish up. You guys are really deep. You get a lot of contributions from a lot of guys, and I know Ambrosius helps you out, and like AJ, you get a lot of role players on your team, which really, makes you for a nice team.
Yeah, this year everyone has accepted their roles, and we all know what we have to do, and every game somebody else comes out and steps up, so that really helps this year, and it's really competitive in practice, and everyone pushes each other, so yeah, we're doing pretty well so far.
Yeah, our 2-game lead into the conference, the second half, so best of luck to you, Johnny. We'll send it back to Marty.
Good job on the interviews, Chris. Let's go through the scoring for Sheboygan County Christian Eagles. Braden DeMaster had 10 points. Jason Hilbelink, 4. Justin Simmons had 10. Chad Brower had 4. Vinny Adams had 11. Derek Lemieux had 4, and leading all scorers for Christian was Tyler Veldkamp. He had a solid game, scoring in every quarter. He had 19 points. The loss drops Christian to 3-5 in conference and 4-6 overall. They had the game to 37-36, Lutheran's advantage by 1 point, but they weren't able to score on their next trip down, and from that point on, Lutheran went on to build the lead and get the win. Let's go through the scoring for the Lutheran Crusaders. Brian Immel had 4, Josh Bintzler 12, A.J. Welna with 15, you just saw him there on the interview. Matt Hetman had 7, David Ambrosius had 3, and leading all scorers in tonight's ball game, John Decker, 31 points. You saw him there on the interview, and he did an excellent job scoring in every quarter and playing just an outstanding basketball game. The win pushes Lutheran to 8-0 in conference and 9-2 overall. For the crew, I want to say thanks for a great job. Our next ball game, I mentioned this before, we'll mention it one more time, will be on Friday, January 21st when Howard's Grove invades Culver. That's going to just about wrap it up for tonight's ball game. Again, Lutheran wins it 72-62. So long, everybody, and we'll see you down the road.